Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm so grateful to have you here. And if this is your first time, well, bienvenue, enchantée, I'm Queen. Yes, that's my real name, okay? I'm a global strategist, and my goal here is just to share content that's going to help you elevate your incredible brand, chase your dreams, live your best life. So make sure to hit that subscribe button because I'm going to share a lot of brand strategies for you and also some inspiration content, like that's the vibe here. All right. So today I'm going to focus on my introverts. How can you build a personal brand when you're an introvert? Sometimes we think about personal brand is only for people that are comfortable with themselves, people that are extrovert. No, personal brand is also for introverts. And I think there are some strategies that you can, implement as an introvert if you really want to brand yourself and if you want to create an online presence. I know it's not easy as an introvert to put yourself out there, the fear to be seen, the fear to be criticized, the fear to be judged, the fear of just like putting yourself out there. It's a lot. As an introvert, there are plenty ways that you can build your brand, showcase your expertise, showcase your interest, and get out of your comfort zone, but without burning yourself and feeling as if this is not you. These are the things I'm about to share today with you. Building your personal brand as an introvert can be so intimidating. You prefer to be behind the scenes than to be on camera. Like you prefer to just, do your own thing in your own corner instead of like putting yourself out there. And honestly, that has its own limits. And in this digital world that we're navigating, as an introvert, you have to really find your voice. You have to really find your own style of creating an online presence. So idea number one is focusing on your strengths. Do you have like a captivating voice? Are you good at writing? Are you good on camera? What is your biggest strength in terms of tool that can help you to build your personal brand? So let's say, for example, you have an incredible voice, but you're not comfortable on camera. Like, doing YouTube like this, that's not your thing. You can create a podcast, a faceless podcast. You don't have to put your face on the podcast, just your voice, because your voice is actually your biggest strength. And when you speak, people listen to you. Create a podcast. That is an excellent way of building your personal brand. You can create a podcast around your expertise, around your passions, around your story, around an area that is of interest to you. Like the options and the opportunities are limitless. Do you love writing? Are you good at writing? Create a blog where you can share your passion, your expertise. Create like a newsletter where you can even monetize. You can create like a membership. Like you really need to have to think of how can I put my entire energy on my biggest strength as an introvert. By really leveraging your strength, you're able to put yourself out there. Stay true to yourself because you don't want to burn yourself out. You don't want to like go too fast and try to be someone that you're not. You can stay true to yourself, but you can also continue putting yourself out there. Make sure that you focus on excellence. If you're really creating a podcast, create the best podcast ever. If you're creating a blog, a lifestyle blog, or a blog around, fashion or whatever interests or passions you have, really, really think of how can I make the best content on the internet. Because sometimes when you don't put your face, especially in this digital world that we're living, people find it difficult to connect to you. People like to see the face. They like to see, the behind the scenes. They like to see people in movement. They like to see people using stuff and doing things. So if you're not using that strategy or that style of content, you want to make sure that your voice is top tier or your articles on your blog are really top tier so that people can really see your content as valuable, but also you can stand out. Of course, it's a journey. As an introvert, you can try one style of content, and then later on you can move on to other styles of content when you feel more comfortable. And the first content that you're going to try to put out there might not be the best one. So you have to also stay open, to, adjusting your strategy or the way you're creating your personal brand. Another way that you can build your personal brand as an introvert is to co-create with a friend or a partner. Launching a project with your friend or with a partner is so good. It's less intimidating as an introvert. Just because you have someone next to you while you're doing your podcast or while you're creating your video, you're more confident as an introvert, and it's more fun creating something with someone. It can also be like a podcast with many of your friends. It can be like 4 of your friends together and you guys create a podcast around a passion that you guys have, or just, creating something. Maybe you guys launch a business together. It can also be like even a YouTube channel. Let's say you're not very comfortable on camera and your friend is more comfortable on camera. Just because you have that person, it's going to really help you to be more confident. You're not going to feel as intimidated the way you would feel if you were alone. And I think really co-creating together, it's a lot of encouragement, and it's going to help you to be more consistent, because when you're not feeling it, the person will be feeling it. And it's a starting point to build your personal brand as an introvert. Another way that you can build your personal brand as an introvert is to create a faceless social media presence. So let me explain. This one, you have to be really extremely creative. You have to be like a storyteller. And you have to create content that are captivating. This is not just random quotes and everything. Your face is not on social media. So literally people don't know how you look like. But what you're saying or what you're writing, the kind of content you're creating is so captivating. Let's say you have incredible thoughts and people are always complimenting you about your thoughts. I love the way you think. You have so many ideas and things like that, and you want to start building your personal brand, and you create an Instagram that is faceless. You really have to focus on the style, the aesthetic of your content, so that it has to be very creative, so that when people are scrolling, they can stop and say, oh, this is so nice, so that they can listen to you or they can read what you're saying. If you're creating a faceless Instagram and it's only quotes and your thoughts, and it's a screenshot of your Twitter threads, whatever it is, to relate to people, try to create things that's going to be really thought-provoking, things that's going to go viral, or think of things that's going to inspire people, that is going to push people to share on their stories. You really need to think of these things, because or else people will not just pay attention to your Instagram account. And I feel this idea is so good if you can master it, because you're able to just chill out. Nobody know your face, nobody know how you look like, but you're impacting people and you have a beautiful personal brand. And I think this is a way to really put yourself out there and see how you're navigating social media before maybe revealing your face, or before creating content that's going to show your face. And the last idea I have for you, if you're an introvert and you want to create your personal brand, or you want to build your personal brand, is to create a newsletter. Let me emphasize, a thoughtful newsletter. You want to make sure that people are so excited to read your newsletter every single week. Newsletters are a fantastic way to connect with an audience, to connect with a community if you have one. But even though you don't have one, you can create one. You can showcase your expertise, you can showcase your passion, you can also collaborate with brands, you can do affiliate links. There's so many options and opportunities that newsletter can offer. But I really think it's really cool is, as an introvert creating a newsletter and you're so good at writing, is the opportunity to be able to create a sort of thought leadership. Let's say you're passionate about social media and you want to create your personal brand and you're an introvert. You create a newsletter about all things social media. Because you're creating that newsletter, you have people reading the newsletter, people sharing it, you start collaborating with brands, you have affiliate links. That is going to position you as a thought leader in the social media industry. That is so powerful. You don't need to show your face. That is what is incredible. You don't need to show your face as long as your content is valuable and your content is meaningful and thoughtful and is impacting people's career or life or whatever it is, people are going to listen to you. People are going to read your stuff. And one thing I would say about newsletters, like if you can pick like a niche topic, I think that will be so good. I feel like niche topics tend to perform better than having like a general topic. For example, productivity or, fashion or business or beauty. Like just pick maybe one niche topic and see how that goes with your community that you're trying to build. Voila, these are the ideas that you can implement as an introvert to build your personal brand. Honestly, I want to give you some light and some encouragement as an introvert. I know sometimes some introverts, not all of them, but some introverts struggle with the idea of being seen and putting yourself out there. Honestly, just try to step a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Baby steps to put yourself out there. You don't have to just go out there and create a YouTube channel. Okay, take the baby steps, focus on your strength, really try to maybe co-create with someone and try to maybe do something that is faceless. Just try to just navigate the social media space with baby steps and see how you feel about that, and keep improving and keep challenging yourself so that you can be more comfortable and more confident. And I think building your personal brand online can really help you to be more confident in yourself. It's really a great way to test your confidence, to test your authenticity, to test your strength, and just to test you basically. So if you're able to just focus on your strength and build your personal brand, I think that can really position you for a lot of opportunities in this world. All right, guys, I have been talking. Let's talk in our next video. Take care of yourself and be well. See you soon. Bye bye.